Hey, Dr. Troy Dukowitz here, and I just wanted to share a quick communication tip. This actually has to do with your internet, your modem, and how the hell all that stuff works. Because here's the bottom line, I don't even know. So we have the internet set up here. It's literally 5 feet away from my desk right now, and it's insane because the connectivity of the new system that I bought that was supposed to be more powerful than the last company I was with has been horrible. It's been twice as bad as the original internet that I had. And so I finally contacted a guy that my wife knows through BNI, and he comes over and he takes a look at my system. It was really, really cool because he's looking at my modem, and he basically says, okay, I want you to imagine that your modem. Now here's the deal. I don't know a lot about this internet stuff, right? So I don't know much about RAM and megabytes and all that stuff. That's why I pay people to take care of this stuff for me and to get advice from them and tell me what to do. But what I love about our guy, okay, and for those of you who live in the Belleville area, St. Clair County, Madison County, whatever, like his name is Jesse Ramos. The dude is just off the charts. Like he's just solid in taking care of you, making sure that you get exactly what it is that you need, and making sure you understand it. So cool, so important. So he looks at the whole entire system. And he's like, all right, so here's what we got. So he basically does his assessment, right? And then he comes to me and says, so what we have here is, I want you to imagine that your modem is it's just a big piece of pie. And everything in your house that you're using on the internet, on the Wi-Fi, is taking a piece out of that pie until eventually there's nothing in there, which means that I don't have the bandwidth to be able to feed anything else in this house. The pie's gone. So what do we have to do? We want to create a bigger piece of pie, or a bigger pie, right, that can handle more. So I go from this pie to this pie. It can handle more devices that I have. Well, okay, well, that makes sense to me. Nobody's ever talked to me that way. Some of you go, come on, man, it's a modem. It's not that hard. I've never been that interested in it, so why would I need to talk about it? So he gave it to me. What did he do there? He drew a picture for me. We respond to pictures. He made it simple and put it in terms that I could understand, and even more importantly, I could repeat it. Think of how powerful that is. Think of how powerful that is. He used a picture, made it easy for me to understand, and made it repeatable so that I could actually share it with someone. I'm sharing it with you right now. And so that's how impactful this one visit was. He left. I said, thank you so much. Every time I've met with this guy, he gives me analogies and metaphors that help me to understand what's being done and why I'm investing the money that I'm investing. Now, chiropractors, let's turn this back around within your own business. Where is it when you look at patient education? Because everybody's talking about going to get new patients, but what about the people who are in your office? They deserve to better understand what it is that you and I do so we can increase the value that they have on care, and they're going to stay longer. Now, why is that important? Because you and I know the benefits of chiropractic. You and I know how important it is to be seeing a chiropractor, to be getting adjusted when it's time to get adjusted, and to make sure that we're keeping the nervous system functioning properly. You and I know that and understand that, but the average Joe out there doesn't get that. They don't understand that. There's a small fraction in the community who actually get it, and then there is even a larger piece of the pie who don't. So when you look at your practice and how you're communicating to people, are you keeping it simple and easy for them to understand? Are you using pictures and images that they can actually relate to and see? And are you making it so easy on them that they could turn around and repeat it to someone else? If you're not, then you're missing a major piece of communication within your business. And guess what? People are not necessarily getting it. They might do this for you. Yeah, I understand. But it doesn't mean they can go out and explain it to someone else. So as you go forward today and you go forward this week and the rest of the year and into next year, I want you to think today, just focus. How can I make this easier to understand on my patients? Patient education is an all the time thing. It's not a part-time thing. It's something that we have to be on every single day, because if we're not continually increasing the certainty of our patients, eventually they will leave. But if I increase patient certainty, I'm going to increase patient retention. So That's what I've got for you here today. Look, hey, if you want more information on something that could actually help you increase patient retention, I've put together a program. It's called Retention Secrets. Click the link down below. Go there. It's basically a tip of the week program that I put together that uses tips just like what we talked about, pictures and images and drawing that imagery for patients, as well as paper tips. And this is run by your staff, doc. You just have to let your staff run it. They put the tip in the patient's hands, and all you have to do is talk, communicate with your patients on a weekly basis to make sure they get the big idea of what you and I do. So if you're interested, take a look down below. Everyone else, hey, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, maybe tag somebody that needs to hear this tip. It can help in any avenue in life. Obviously, I'm a chiropractor. I'm focusing on my chiropractic family out there, but this can work in any avenue of life because this came from Jesse Ramos, my internet guy, who helped me to better understand the modem, the bigger piece of the pie, which means, and by the way, now my internet is killing it around the house. I can go anywhere in my house. I get strong signal because he explained it to me. He put high value on it for me, and he took care of the problem. He found the cause and took care of the cause of the problem, which got me better internet. Guess what chiropractors do? They identify cause, which helps you to live a better, healthier, happier life, helps you to have better speed, just like the internet. All right, I'm Dr. Troy Dukowitz. That's all I've got for you here today. We will see you next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.